Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of NG. We just switched partners because it was so clearly obvious. So obvious that we were left with no choice.
Yep, so we're back in. Let's go. There's gonna be a passageway covered in blood. I don't get it. I don't get why they would force us to switch out like that and then do this whole encounter again. It's so silly to me.
I don't get it. We need birds of a feather? A high-pitched scream? Is that what we need?
Yeah, is it the fact that we need a woman because she has a higher voice? How is that obvious? How is that obvious, right? Like, because if us screaming, we also tried
choice.
Yeah, we specifically said we tried to pitch our voice. I guess because the tiny clue, not that there was a point to it because it literally told us we had to switch to her anyways, was that we tried to pitch our voice as high as possible, is what we said. So that's too funny. So we're saying she sounds like a crane. Hey, Rose! Tell Rose to scream through gestures. Scream! Pretend you're a bird and scream!
Pretend you're a bird?
It looks like my message gets through because Rose rears back and screams. However, I can't hear it at all. Damn it. I guess this is it. My despair turns to resignation, and then my consciousness leaves me.
Same as me.
Same as me, also shrill, high-pitched girl voice. That's all I hear as I slip into darkness. Good. An unknown amount of time passes. Someone's voice brings me back to my senses.
Are you awake, Crimson?
I take a second to gather my senses. Did the screaming stop?
What are you talking about? Yes, it stopped, thanks to your advice. And well, also thanks to my voice training. I never knew I could scream so loudly.
Wow, I also need voice training. So that means... I see. So we're saved.
Unfortunately, this is neither heaven nor the river Styx. We are still living out this current life.
I do not want to live in this nightmare! As long as I'm alive, I don't care. Now what? What? Did something Oh, okay. That sound made it sound like something popped up in front of our eyeballs. Anyway, I look up at the ceiling of the passageway. That scream, it came from directly above us, right?
Yeah, that's what it felt like. I guess I would guess that there's room above here. But it doesn't look like there's a ladder hidden anywhere.
Oh no! Is she dying from the screaming? Me too! Hey, you alright?
Yeah, it's nothing too serious. I just strained my throat from all that screaming.
Hey, me too!
Caca.
I watch Rose rubbing her throat. I can tell she's yelled herself raw. Which is to be expected after belting out a scream like that. Not that I heard it.
I never expected that I would have to match a crane's cry with just my voice.
That's some talent right there. That's some talent.
Some pieces mimic cranes with a shakuhachi or kokyu, but I've never heard it done vocally.
Not sure what any of that means, but it's fine. Oh, here we go. We got a little explanation. Shakuhachi is that flute made of bamboo, right? What's a kokyu again?
You're a high schooler, so what's a crude comparison I could
wow,
give you?
Wow, rude, assuming I need a crude comparison specifically?
It's like a Japanese violin.
That's for you Western audiences out there.
You pluck the pulled strings with a bow to make sound, so it's very similar to the violin.
Okay. I see. I'll keep that in mind. That sounds like something important we'll need to note for the future.
Haha, yes, please embrace knowledge. I also hope that your desire to learn will be reflected on your next report card.
Now we got two teachers.
Yeah, Rose could have totally been a teacher.
She totally could have role-played.
Now let's get back to investigating.
Girl, why didn't you role-play as a teacher? She was like, nope, I give up. That's it. I don't want to do this. Yeah, we're still running out of time. The other Midoka residents should be just ahead, right?
True. Well then, let's go.
Is it just gonna get increasingly bloody every time? I'm not looking forward to that. Oh my goodness! Just as we thought, the secret passage connects to the front entrance of the Miroku residence. But the entrance here has an obvious difference to the front entrance from earlier. Hey, look.
Shoot, did we have 3 masks or 4?
4, I think? There are more of those frames.
I see. We have a puzzle.
You're already jogging an interesting thought. Do we have to note which limbs they got cut off and match the 3 that are the same?
This is starting to get interesting. Let's get the mask out.
At that moment, the cell phone vibrated. The cell phone. Just the cell phone, not mine. Right, it's almost... Oh,
Pity.
Really?
We're out of time for tonight.
Oh, pity, we're out of... Oh, darn. Oh, shucks, we gotta go. Oh, darn. We can't stick around in this spooky house anymore. Oh, darn.
Sun's about to come out and make everything less scary.
Yeah!
It's me. Time to get out of here. There.
Yay! All right, let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. This is pretty good for today. Let's go. We nearly freaking died. I mean, as always, I guess. Par for the course, but still. I guess I'll take her over. Hey, Bun, we're back.
Hey, Rose, what's wrong with your voice?
Nothing. Why are you asking?
What happened? Were you rocking out or something?
Oh, yeah. We were just rocking out having a party in there. Crimson, I'll leave this one to you. You explain how I saved us. We tell him what happened in the mansion. The 3 dolls and 3 tapes. And the screaming and the hidden passageway.
3?
Huh, I thought there were 4 for some reason.
That scream again, huh?
Yes, but this was worse than before. It was trying to kill us.
This may seem rude to Rose, but I'm really glad I didn't go with you.
I mean, you kind of did in a different timeline. We did take you with us, and then we both inevitably died, so that was a parallel timeline, Bon.
Walking like a bird just isn't me.
It apparently isn't me either. If it was you and me, we'd probably be dead right about now. The game basically forced us down that path, basically.
Hey, give me a break. I'm not dying an unsatisfying death like that.
Parallel world Bon is, not me though. Getting back to what we uncovered tonight, those 3 tapes are fascinating. Each one recorded a man dismembering a girl as she screamed and pleaded. What a grotesque hobby. However, he didn't seem like he was just a sadistic deviant. He sounded pretty calm and kept saying things like, I want to make it so you don't die. He also seemed to be very knowledgeable about what he was doing.
My head hurts, so it's probably pretty likely that the Miroku's on the tapes. Before he became a children's author, he wanted to be a surgeon. The dots connect.
If I recall, Miroku wrote horror-themed fairy tales. I'm quite curious. My voice is cracking. Hey, this fits because her voice is also dying. I'm quite curious to see how he tied the dismemberments into his work.
I'm absolutely fine never knowing the answer to that. Yes, I agree. I've read some of his major works myself, but there wasn't anything as weird as that in him. I don't know about his other books, though. Most of his stuff is out of print.
It's all in there. It's all in the out-of-print books. It seems we'd be more likely to find his insanity and inquisitiveness in his minor works than
Inquisitiveness?
Exactly. Inquisitiveness is putting it lightly. Hey, Crimson. From what I heard from Bon, your aunt's also a horror novelist. She'll conveniently have an entire file based on this. You don't mean... You want me to ask her about Yakumo Miroku? She might know some dark tidbits that only someone who traveled his circles would know. We won't know unless we try. See what happens when you ask her casually. I guess we kind of have to, right? I feel like this is the next step, but I just don't really know emotionally how we feel about this. It doesn't seem appropriate to be like, hell yeah, let's ask about horrible murders!
Yeah, the smirk seems fine.
Okay. My, looks like you're curious too. Not in the same way as you are, I think.
Alright, enough chatter for today. Time to split up.
Let's split up, gang!
Getting called in for questioning would be a real pain.
Alright, it's all up to you, Crimson. Au revoir!
Rose Mulan? What was her last name?
Yeah, no, that was exactly it. I say goodbye to them and return to Kisoji Station, heading over to the Black Rabbit. Are we asking her right now? Is she there? I wonder if Aunt Natsumi will be there.
Let's hope so.
She's probably going to be here for plot's sake. Oh, hi!
Oh, Ash. What are you doing here at this hour?
Her cheeks are looking kind of reddish, and her eyes are cloudy. She must have had quite a bit to drink. Stop her, let her be. Have a drink yourself! I don't know.
Have a drink yourself.
do you actually want to drink with her, or... I don't know.
Your call. I would have a drink.
Well, I don't drink, so this doesn't appeal to me.
I don't either, but for this character, I think.
For this character?
It sounds like they want us to stop her, but I say no, let's be a rebel.
Okay! Oh!
None for you, you're underage.
We didn't get, it was one of those illusion of choice things.
Satomi would glare at me from heaven.
I don't want to talk about my mom.
Yeah, we've never
have any good memories.
Parents.
Yeah, I don't have any good memories of life with my real mother. Really? That's actually kind of interesting. I didn't... Yeah, like you said, he didn't mention that much, but it didn't seem at first that anything super negative happened. Oh no. She was nice enough, but she couldn't hold down a job, so we lived in poverty. But if she was nice... Until Amanome helped me find a part-time job. There were even days when we didn't eat. Anyway, there's something I want to ask you. Do you know an author called Yakumo Miroku?
I'm still stunned that he doesn't like thinking about his mom because life was hard for her and she couldn't hold it down a job. What?
I feel like we need more context. I feel like I don't think he phrased that right. I don't know if he particularly meant like his mother. I think he just means like the times when they were together were full of hardships, but I don't know if he meant to say specifically like thinking about his mom, you know, he doesn't like it because of that. I don't know.
Where'd you hear that name?
A friend of mine is interested in him. It's me, I'm Friend. I thought you might know him since you write horror novels.
Oh, is that so?
Okay, I'm not suspicious of you anymore, for now, young man.
Yes, I know Miroku well.
Oh!
What? I loved his books when I was younger.
Okay, since he's an author and she is as well. Aunt Natsumi starts talking without me having to lead her much, probably because she's drunk. Nobody could deny her the right to occasionally drink her pain away for at least a little while.
Miroku used existing fairy tales as motifs to build his own horror books. Did you know the Grimm's fairy tales originally had some horrible scenes in them?
Yeah, it's a well-known thing now.
The famous story of Cinderella is no exception.
Oh, goodness.
Her stepsisters cut their feet to try and make the glass slippers fit.
Yeah, I think I vaguely recall that. They cut their own feet?
Yes, that's right. Even if they were doing it to try and marry a prince, that's some serious resolve.
Jesus Christ. Ugh, disgusting. It's probably just coincidence that she chose that particular example. But after listening to those tapes, it didn't leave me with a good feeling.
When I was a schoolgirl, I was obsessed with Miroku's dark fairy tale series. He put some bold, dark spins of Japanese folk tales, just like the Grimm brothers.
Interesting, I wonder which ones.
His unique settings and descriptions earned him a lot of passionate fans.
Oh no. He was a pretty amazing guy, huh?
Yes, in some sense, he's a genius.
Wowee!
Because they're children's stories, they have an informal style, and yet they're so realistic.
Ooh, so realistic. I wonder why. Ooh, fun!
His descriptions of bone, flesh, and blood were so vivid, they sent chills up my spine.
Oh no, I hate this conversation. You don't say. I'm sure Miroku knew a ton about bone, flesh, and blood.
Miroku studied medicine before he became an author. I'm sure he was influenced by that.
Yeah, definitely. That's putting it lightly. It's pretty weird for a doctor to become an author.
His family might have pushed him to become a doctor against his wishes. A lot of his relatives are important members of society. He himself hated worldly things like fame and money. Is that enough background on Miroku?
Sure, I guess? Yeah, that's enough. I didn't think you'd know so much about him.
He was my
inspiration. Oh no!
He was my inspiration to become a horror novelist.
This conversation just got so much more unfortunate as it went on. Oh no!
But I have to say that Satomi was a much more passionate fan of his than I was.
Oh no!
I remember that she'd go to great lengths to learn more about him.
Oh no!
Like visiting him.
Like visiting his abode. My mom was that interested in him.
Mysteriously disappearing.
Yeah. I thought Yakumo Miroku was a total stranger, but now I'm learning that he's surprisingly connected through my aunt and late mother.
He's my father. We've been talking for a while now. You should get home.
Don't even joke about that business. You're gonna stay here you're gonna stay here long?
Yep. Yeah. Even if I went home, I'm just not there anyway.
Oh gosh. Natsumi.
I'm going to lie down in the back. After all, I'll be busy first thing in the morning. Good night.
Take care of yourself. She gets up and walks unsteadily to the inner door, disappearing behind it. Take care of yourself, Aunt. I lock the front door of the Black Rabbit and start walking home. As I stroll down the dark roads, I pray that Aunt Natsumi can get some sleep. Oh, are we getting another D-Man thing? Is that why they're forcing us to take this road? Bzzzt, bzzzt. Or unless... There's a reason they're making us walk. What's the reason? What's the purpose? Oh, hi. Yay, D-Man! Time for the next fun puzzle! What's up? A text. I open up the message. Here we go, go!
D-mail number 7. How are you? It's a D-Man. I've prepared your next riddle. Feed the souls of triplets to the monster that consumes souls.
Feed the souls of three things, a monster that eats 3 things. What's a monster that eats 3 things?
Did we pass any monster that eats the soul of triplets? That's
3. It consumes stuff. I searched the trash bins by the convenience store. Damn it, why the hell am I doing this again?
For fun.
Light catches on something in the trash. That's gotta be it. In each of the trash bins, there are coins mixed in with the trash. Are we using this on the vending machine? Wait, that's too funny. Where was there a vending machine? All the way back at the... Wait, just kidding. Where was there a vending machine?
By the phone booth, was it? I don't remember.
Where's the phone booth?
Is it?
Oops. You mean the picture booth, yeah?
Oh yeah, the picture booth. Is it by the picture booth?
Wait,
I honestly don't remember.
There was a vending machine there?
Oh, is it in the mall? Does the mall have a vending machine?
What mall? What mall?
Wait,
unless we're using it on we're a coin operated coin. This has got to be it. Yeah, this is it. This is totally it. I enter the booth and insert the 3 coins into the slot. Okay. Then.
Do
we get a spooky picture?
Wonderful photos.
I hope we posed for it. Suddenly, the machine whirs to life. Wait, what the hell? What? Oh, we got a card. We cut instead of a photo, it's a card. Stepping out, I find a card in the picture pickup slot. Oh, that's so nice that they gave us coins for that. They were like, oh, you don't have to spend money. It's a little gift. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. It would have been so nice if, yeah, like you said, along with the card, we got a nice little selfie where we're just scowling. Okay.
Spirit Memoirs 7-1 Rabbit Island. Southeast of Tokyo, at the end of the Izu Island chain, an island made up of 100 tiny islands isn't on any map. It's called Rabbit Island. Currently uninhabited, the factories and ruins there indicate people had lived there previously. The only residents are numerous rabbits, and it's said that travelers and fishermen who visit are welcome to buy them.
There are real islands with like rabbits and cats. Are they talking about the real one? Why wouldn't it be marked on a map? That's interesting.
Deer? Bears? Yeah. Upon further investigation, I couldn't find anyone who had visited when the rumor had spread or where it came from. Official agencies gave me the cold shoulder. Thanks to Mr. K, the investigations has made significant progress in recent years. His family used to supply the military during the war, mostly with antiquities. The only living items, around 10 rabbits, Mr. K's grandfather raised as a hobby. What the military did with them is unknown, but soon after the war, the family received a request to retrieve them. The only letter had a map with an X marked on a patch of ocean. Mr. K and his grandfather had always thought that the rabbits had drowned along with a warship.
Did they turn into mutant rabbits or something? What's going on? I mean, rabbits are a huge part of, like, maybe it's all the ones that we keep seeing throughout the games. The little rabbits just running around. What the heck?
Yeah. I can only guess that they just multiplied. I don't know. But I realized something when he showed me the map. That's right. It was the location of the rumored Rabbit Island. Things got strange after that. Mr. K, the ex-detective, and I decided to head to the last of the Izu Islands with some assistance. Now that I think about it, Mr. K had a bad feeling about it, which ended up being proven correct.
Dead rabbits?
But I won't tell you the source of his bad feeling for now. The island was indeed there and full of rabbits. We discovered
alive rabbits.
That the place felt frozen in time. Memories of horrific battles remained.
Oh no.
Human experiments, cannibalism, atrocities beyond imagination made it a natural Eichmann sight. It's slightly different from what you're facing now, D-Man.
Jeez. That does not sound like a fun time. Man, he's putting serious effort into this, and we're just playing right into it. We're having a blast doing this, apparently. Guess I'll go home.
I don't even remember what he's telling us.
Yeah, it's just
story?
Like different.
Or just random.
Sometimes recalling things that we've gone over in the previous game, but at the same time, I feel like sometimes he's also just talking about other random
just extra
tales. Yeah. I solved D-Man's riddle, so I head home feeling pretty satisfied with myself. Feeling pretty dang good about myself. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Look at that.
Ooh, did you hear that? Ooh, what was that? Well, I hated that. What happened?
There was
I didn't read it.
a secret message.
I didn't read it, and I hated it. I hated that very, very much.
It said, look, something, something, something.
I'm glad I didn't look. Ha! I went against what it said. I didn't look at it.
Should we go back and read it?
Go back as in me stop footage and look at it? I mean, we'll have to do that later.
No, there was like a hidden message in it, right?
I don't know how to bring that back up.
Oh, was it not just the previous note?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. It just did that. I didn't do anything.
What?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. It did that on its own.
And wow, that was so fast. How would we have been able to read it?
I don't know that we're, as the player, without having the option to pause in the video like everybody watching. As the player, I don't think we're supposed to. I think it's just supposed to freak us the heck out, which it did. Anyways, can we please just read this so that we can go to the next screen and then end the episode? Because I don't want to stay on this screen much longer than we need to.
Oh, because it had it had normal text, and then some of the black text was red.
I know. I saw a quick flash of it. A quick flash. Yeah.
And then the red stuff spelled like it had its own thingy. Anyway, several tapes contain terrifying yelling of kill. A little girl kidnapped, her arms and legs were severed. I want to make sure she won't die. What does that mean? I heard the scream of the screaming author. Rosé screamed back. Would I have died if she hadn't?
The answer to that is yes. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to end off there for today. I didn't like that. Well, you as the viewer, right, looking at this video currently, I probably, if you didn't already pause, I probably would have written out the message for you. But me and Doughy will have to take a look at it later. God, this chapter is messing with me. I just went out on a walk earlier and I was like, I have to do this walk now because we're going to record NG later and I will not have the sanity intact to go out on a walk at night after playing this game and feel okay. So I have to do it now before we record. Good choice. Oh, good choice. God. Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to squint for a second. Up here, or rather, I can't point anymore, but up at the top of the screen, doesn't it kind of look like there's a little lizard with the wires?
Oh, yeah,
right below.
it does.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what the heck is that? Is that new? Anyways, join us next time. This is Axus.
This is Doughy.
Over and out.